And I am so glad that you all made it here this evening. Oh, Rebecca's still trying to get in. I don't know what's going on with her. I can't believe it's the last Monday of the year, which is so flipping crazy. Like I feel like it was just the new year of 2021. And now we've made it an entire year. And originally I wanted to do like a vision planning night tonight. For 2022, whether it's business or life related, not just related to coaching. But I realized that I don't feel like I did a very good job because I'm like we have a bunch of messenger threads and we haven't really had like a team call where for a couple of weeks because of the holiday and traveling and just different things. And so I was like, I think we really need to make sure that everyone understands this amazing opportunity we have for our customers, our coaches, our preferred customers for January, and get everybody inviting to it, since we still have the rest of December to get people started on their journey, and then going into the first week of January before we start this new challenge. So I am going to quickly kind of run down what I've posted on our team page a couple of times, the information for this group, but I know sometimes you need to hear it, see it, read it before it really sticks in your brain. And so you can ask questions of myself. And we had a planning meeting to kind of bring this idea to light or to life several weeks ago. And so there was a planning committee. We have, several people working on this and worked really hard to come up with these ideas and make it fun, rewarding, and also a space where anybody can join us and get results and start their year strong. So first and foremost, we are running what is called a health bet, not a diet bet, which you might all be more familiar with. Sometimes our trainers run them and other, health and fitness people run them. And usually the goal is you have to lose 4% of your body weight, right? 4% of your body weight, whatever that is, in a 4-week period, 3 or 4 week period. And for me, I no longer measure my success in the number on the scale. And we know that can be a positive side effect of getting healthy and taking care of yourself, but it is not the only thing and the only thing that we focus on in my journey, as well as what I try to preach to the people that are starting their own journey. And so instead of wanting to get people to commit to something and holding themselves accountable in January, instead of only focusing on weight loss, we wanted to focus on healthy habits that they can start doing consistently over time that will lead to a lifestyle change. And hopefully then the results will follow and they will feel amazing and continue on this path. So instead of having to lose a certain amount of weight, we are going to run a 3-week health bet where each participant has to pay a buy-in fee of $20. Okay, that is literally the only requirement at this point to be in the challenge group, to enter into this 3-week challenge, is to pay the buy-in fee of $20. Okay, what I mean by that. So this can be, and I'm going to talk about strategy in a minute, but I'm going to tell you what this group is for. It is for current customers, current coaches, preferred customers, prospects, anybody you've ever talked to about starting a health and wellness journey, whether it's with Beachbody or something else. This group is for everyone. We are not making it a requirement to have Beachbody on demand or to be a paid customer of ours at this point. Okay, so the only requirement is the $20 buy-in. That's it. Like, they pay the $20, and like I said, we're going to have some daily promises that they're going to make to themselves, or daily habits that they have to meet each day in order to get their daily points. So if somebody is a Beachbody, a current customer or coach, they're like, I'm doing job 1, I'm drinking half my body weight, hold on, let me go back. It's for everyone. Okay. So anybody, the 5 daily habits that we're going to be doing for this challenge are drink half your body weight in ounces of water, at least a 20-minute workout daily, because job one is 20 minutes. Read 10 minutes, 10 pages, something of personal development, Audible, listening to Audible podcasts, something that's mindset related. They're picking, each and every individual is picking one promise that they want to individualize for themselves. So like I would say mine's an outdoor workout every single day because I'm doing 75 hearts. That could be mine. And then what was the other one? Oh, two servings of veggies a day. So they have to have at least 2 servings. So we tried to look at habits that kind of touched on each of our 4 vital behaviors, right? Or the fitness, nutrition, mindset, those kinds of things. And then there'll be there every single day in this challenge, there will be a Google form that we post every night. It's already created that they will fill out if they hit their 4 out of 5 things for that day to earn their points. Okay. All of this is going to be tracked by the admins. It sounds like it, and it might sound like as I'm explaining this to you, it might be like, oh my God, I'm trying to understand. I don't understand. If you listen to me and then you read the document that I posted in our team page, you will see it will make total sense. And it is actually really simple. The only thing that they have to do in our group is do 4 of those 5 things for the first 2 weeks and then record it every single day to earn their points for the day. So let's say they miss a day. That doesn't mean they're out of the bet. That doesn't mean they can't win. They just didn't get the points for that day. Okay. It's a 3-week challenge. The first 2 weeks, they have to get 4 out of the 5 daily habits to earn their points for the day. We're not about perfection. We're about progress over perfection. So we didn't want it to be somewhere that they had to be 100% in order to get their points, because it's not, my humble opinion, that's not possible to be perfect every single day. And we want to give people grace, but also challenge people to get outside of their comfort zone and do these habits that they may not do on a regular day. Then in the 3rd and final week of the challenge, we're going to bump it up. We're going to add another healthy habit, which is sleep. We're going to add that they need to be getting at least, I think Laura said 7 hours of sleep. I think it should be 6, but whatever. 6 or more hours, or 7 or more hours of sleep a night. But again, maybe that's the one that one night you only got 5 hours. So that's the one daily habit you don't meet, but you have to meet all the other 5, right? So we're upping it to 5 out of 6 for that final week to make it a little bit more challenging. And then, yeah. And then it's the 3-week challenge. Okay. So the way that you win, or somebody wins the pot, there'll be 4 prizes. There's obviously, it's all by points. So the top 3 point earners will win part of the pot. And I can't remember the breakdown exactly of the pot earnings, but I think it was it 60? Oh, first is 70, second is 15, third is 10, and fourth is 5% of the overall pot. So obviously we don't know what that is yet based on how many people sign up. I know Chelsea said that she did a duo, she did a kind of a health bet type thing with her group. And what did you say? It was like a $3,000 pot, like over $3,000 or something was the total pot. So
sorry, we have Yellowstone in the background here. It was back in July. It was a diet bet though. And the pot was over 3,200, but we did a couples challenge similar to what we're doing here, where it wasn't just on weight loss. And we had on the upwards of like 2,500, I think. So
yeah, which is so cool. And so the 4th winner is not based on points. It's based on who refers the most people to the challenge. So, and that's not like the person that signs up the most challenge packs or anyway, it's whoever brings in the most people. Now, and it's tracked on that registration form. So when you go look at, and I'm going to go over kind of the different forms that we have to help you, sign people up and make sure people are registered. But on the registration form that every single person that is going to be in this challenge has to fill out before they're entered into the Facebook group, it asks for the person that referred them to the group. Okay, so the fourth and final prize will go, that 5% of the pot will go to the individual that referred the most people to the challenge group. Okay, so that could be a coach, that could not be a coach. I mean, somebody who's not even a coach could go out and invite all their friends, because all you have to do is pay the $20 buy-in. It could be anybody. It could be anybody that could win that final 5%. So, okay, so I think I went over all the details pretty much. Oh, no. So the group opens January 1st. The group opens January 1st. The challenge does not begin until January 10th. And it runs from Monday, January 10th to Sunday, January 30th. So it's 3 weeks, okay? The reason why we're waiting till January 10th is because we wanted to get in opening it on January 1st, is we know that there's going to be people that just want to get started on January 1, gung-ho with the new year. So if you get people signed up at the end of this week, they're ready with their pack and they're like, want to start working out, that's great. That's great. We're going to have resources that are going to be posted all week in that Facebook challenge group for the week of the 1st through the 9th. We're going to have some pop-up challenges and raffle giveaways for things just to keep people engaged before we actually begin the challenge. And so I just want to make sure we're not, they're not going to have to track or do anything for the challenge until January 10th, but we will be open on the 1st, so we can start letting people into the group so they're ready and getting excited. They can learn about all the nutrition resources we have. And as we enter people, and maybe some people come in just with the $20 buy-in and they're not customers, and then they see all these people talking about programs or nutrition or supplements, and they're like, okay, wait, I don't want to do this on my own. I want help. I want guidance. And the greatest thing about it is they could do the whole challenge with our 30-day risk-free guarantee. They could do the whole 3-week challenge, like sign up in the month of January, do the whole challenge and be like, oh, this wasn't for me, and get a refund. It won't happen. But I'm just saying that's like, hey, you can do this whole thing risk-free if you are, on the fence or whatever, and try it and see how our system works for you. Lisa asked if this is only for women. I know with our Fit for Life tribe, like we've always kept just women. It hasn't really come up. I would say no. I don't think it necessarily has to be for women. I know I only market to women. I don't really invite men, so I just don't. That doesn't usually happen. But I don't know what anybody else. I guess that never really came up. We didn't talk about being specific to women, but I don't know if anybody wants.
One thing that I found is when we do open it up to husbands or males, they don't participate as much in the Facebook group, and we aren't tracking that per se in the daily Google form. So, but they're still going to have to fill out that daily Google form and everything. Tune into the group in case there are any pop challenges. That's how we're going to make sure that we don't have a zillion ties with some pop challenges. So
yeah. So I think and Chelsea just brought up, so we're going to do some pop-up challenges where they might earn 5 to 10 points or something, just a random pop-up challenge. So they have to be actively engaged in the Facebook group so that they know when those pop-up challenges come to kind of help break those ties, or I don't know, just had some fun and some excitement and things like that. So I think I went over all the actual details of the challenge. Does anybody have questions about the actual details? Dates, how people get in, anything like that? It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's like, and what's really cool is we have a lot of resources, like Chelsea created the Google form, the Google registration form that everybody needs to fill out, every single person. So even us, even all of us coaches, because we're, you know, if we're participating, we need to fill out the registration forms and pay our $20 buy-in to get into the group, because nobody will be let into that Facebook group until they pay their $20 buy-in. And Chelsea is the only one collecting money. Her Venmo is on the registration form, so they literally can't get past that registration form without seeing her Venmo and paying. And so then she will be cross-referencing that with the people, and the only one essentially that can admit anybody into the Facebook group. What else was I going to say? Oh, there's a registration form. There is also, we also created a Google form for people that do want, you know, brand new customers or people that want to upgrade to a challenge pack, because we know we have a total solution for people to get results and that they can use all year long. Okay. So there is a Google form that you can send to people that do want to sign up with you, or do, if they're already customers, want to upgrade to either a completion pack, which they're not called that anymore, but you know what I mean, or a total solution pack. Okay. And then she's already created the Google form that we will post in the group every day. We have a handful of women that are doing the posts for the group. So you don't need to worry about that. The biggest thing that we want from the people, the coaches that are participating or bringing people into this group, is that you go in and interact with the group. That is what we ask of you, to go in, interact with not only your own customers or coaches, but other people's customers and coaches. If I think most of us on here are in the hype group, or Job One group right now, and it is awesome. Like, I have had so much fun getting to know other people that are not part of our team, our normal customers that we're used to seeing every single day in our bod group. And it's just super, super fun to connect with other women that we wouldn't have had the chance to. And I think that group has just been gangbusters, with people, you know, loving the program and just feeling the energy of the group. And so I hope that I know it will transform to our next group, especially because it's January and it's the new year. Strategy wise, so are there no questions about the actual details?
I just have a quick question because I don't remember. Did we decide on a deadline for people to sign up for this? Was it Sunday? Like the last day that they could join?
I think it was the 8th, right? Or I mean the 9th, like the Sunday before.
Okay, that's all.
I guess
technically, as long as they get into the group on the 10th and get their stuff recorded and get the points, like they could join on the 10th. So
I mean, technically they could join after that. They just don't have as many opportunities to earn the daily points, right? I mean, so to be fair, or like to my people, I would say you have to be in by the 10th, like to, you know, I mean, the 9th or the 10th would be the cutoff if they want the same chance as everybody else to earn a pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just didn't know if we also wanted it for total grand prize pot number too, to say like, this is what.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah.
Instead of adding throughout the challenge, like making it a drop dead date, but I couldn't remember if we did that. So
yeah.
So saying the 10th, but we want everybody in.
I would say that I would actually say the 9th, and then, but.
Okay. And then are we gonna open it up to men and women?
I mean,
just women?
I hadn't really thought of it. I really only market to women, so I never had. So that's not it's like a question that doesn't come up. I mean, I think like Chelsea said, I guess it just depends on if they're gonna do all of the stuff that they have to do.
Then it doesn't matter, because I know my coach Jess, she has men that she's talking to, so and then Lisa brought it up too, so I just didn't know.
In July when we did the diet bet, and I know that that's a different ball game, but like Ian did it, my coach Emily, her husband joined, and so while they didn't actively participate in the group, we kind of helped manage what they needed to do to ensure that they would also win. So.
I was gonna say that was what I was gonna say. I feel like it would be the women even doing all the Google forms for the men. So if everybody's fine with them not actually doing the stuff, I guess, I honestly, I don't
I'll
really,
build that pot too.
I know,
mean,
it's like, I honestly, I don't really give a frick, but,
Okay.
to be honest, but, um,
Yeah, let's get that money pot up there.
right, right. What else was I gonna say? Oh, strategy wise. So there's no questions about the actual challenge. I did want to talk about strategy wise. So if it is still December 27th, it is not January 1. You have from January 1 to January 10th, right? Or January 9th to invite people to this challenge. To invite everybody. Like if you're like, you know, they don't even have to be, because I am not using the language that it's open for everyone, whether they have Beachbody on demand, until January 1. I'm not opening it up to, because I still have goals for the end of December that I want to be getting people started with Beachbody, with a pack, things like that. So for me, strategy wise, I am not opening it up to everyone, even non-customers, until January 1. Okay. Now, if I have current customers and we send a message to our bod group and things like that, then to get them in, absolutely. Like, but I'm not opening it up for nobody that's not a customer of mine until January, because I know that I'll get people that will just join without having to open it up to people without Beachbody. Okay. So that's just one thing for me. If you have a goal of hitting Success Club and you're not there yet, I highly recommend you not offering it to anybody and everybody until January 1. Second thing, this is a strategy that I am personally using, and you can choose to adopt it or not. For people that sign up with a total solution pack, so anything that earns me Success Club points, so it would be like signing up as a brand new customer with a total solution pack, upgrading to a total solution pack, or upgrading what used to be a completion pack. I don't know how you differentiate between the two, but anything that's generating Success Club points, I am going to pay their buy-in, their $20 buy-in fee, because they're buying a full package. I am going to earn at least $40 or $50 commission off of that purchase that they're making if they're buying like the Job One, or actually even All Access challenge pack or total solution pack. I'm going to make $40 to $50 off that. So I'm still making a commission off their sale, and I'm giving them a little back. Hey, you're buying a whole pack, I'm going to pay your buy-in fee. Okay. So that is a strategy I am using. You do not have to adopt that either. Okay. So I did want to share that. Sometimes it's just like, whether or not it's $20 freaking, people go, oh, okay. Like they think they're getting something free, you know, and they think they're getting a great deal, and they are. I'm not saying they're not, but I mean, they're getting a great deal just with the total solution pack. So
It's a hell of a deal if they win that pot though.
exactly. Right. Right. So, so that's another strategy that I am using. And I think that's kind of it for, and the whole point for like why we're opening this up to everybody in January, if anybody's wondering, because a lot of times, you know, in the past, we've always said you had to be a customer, a Beachbody customer. You had to have an active bot account. You had to, you know, buy a program or something. And I think it was just like really looking at what people need right now overall in our, you know, situation that we're all in. And it's like people need connection, they need health and wellness, and we know we have a solution, but not everybody knows that yet. So if we allow everybody into our group and they're like, you know, I'm going to look up YouTube, or I'm going to use my Peloton, or I'm going to do, you know, whatever, I'm going to do it on my own, try to look for meal plans online, and, you know, maybe stuff, and they realize after a while, maybe doing it alone or doing it on their own isn't working for them. They see all these other people. We're still giving them support and encouragement and not trying to convince them to do anything else, because they're changing their daily habits. But hey, maybe this total solution that we have is something they want to give a shot to when they see all of us loving the programs, loving the products, loving the community. Because after January, doesn't mean we're going to allow them to stay with all our challenges and keep this amazing community they just created unless they decide to join us as a customer. But that doesn't mean we're saying, nope, you're out. We're not going to help you at all. We just want to show you what's available and what's possible. Make sense? Okay. I'm trying to think if I'm going to share my screen really fast, and I'm going to bring up, just so you can see the document in our Facebook page. So you'll see where all the different links to the registration form. And I would suggest you take all 3 of these links and put them in a note in your phone or somewhere where you can like easily go back and forth. So you don't have to go back and forth to Facebook and find the different links and label them, you know, registration form, total solution pack form. That's all you need. Registration form and total solution pack form. That's all you need. Let's see if I can, but I'll show you where it is.
Kelly, you want to close your BB Messenger? Do you see that? It's like showing up on our screen.
But you don't want to read my messages to VIP? Okay, so here is the details in a nutshell. Chelsea, I should just read this because this makes this way less confusing than what I said. I should just read this. Here's our registration form. And then if you go down, there was another post that I did here. Hold on. All the really important things, they're under featured. They used to be called announcements. They're now called featured, but everything under there, what the heck? Did I not click it? There we go. So we have the register Facebook group. Oh yeah, you'll need this to send them the Facebook group link. So after they register, so remember, we don't want to go to Facebook and just invite all our friends to this group because they have to do the registration form. So once they fill out the registration form, you want to send them the link to Facebook, okay? And it'll ask the questions that we do to make sure that they've filled out their form, they've done their money. And then here's the registration form. And here is, wait, where's the? I wanted to show you the total solution pack link. It's really slow. And then here's the Google form if they want a pack or a program. Okay. So registration form, pack or program link, Facebook group. You don't need to worry about the daily reporting form because that will be posted and scheduled by the admins. Okay, but this is also the document where you can see again all the different details. How do I stop sharing? I think I was ill, but I'm not. Okay. Any questions? Oh, this is also an any program group. So they don't have to just be doing job one. It can be anything. So even people, let's say you have customers or current customers that are doing like 645 or they're doing, they're doing some other program and they're in the middle of a program. That doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, it's not like January 10th, they have to be starting a new program. It's just doing these daily habits daily and earning points to hopefully win a pot at the end. Okay, that's it. So it's for literally anybody.
And if you're paying their buy-in fee, they still need to fill out the registration form.
Yep,
right?
and it says on there if your coach is paying, and because it says who their coach is and who referred them, we'll know who to collect from. Yeah, but again, that's between you and your customers or your people if you're gonna pay that buy-in fee. That is not a requirement. Okay. There's no questions? I feel like I was confusing as hell. So I'm like, Lori got it all?
I think this is really awesome.
Oh, yay.
I'm really excited about it. And I feel like I'm in fogland here, but I'm like, I'm not stoned. I feel like I'm stoned.
I feel like you are stoned too.
Not that I would know what that would feel like, but no, I think this is amazing. I'm really excited because I think this is a great opportunity for us to hit the ground running.
Right? So you can't run right now because you need to rest. Just kidding. And we can add a note to the Venmo movie. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome, Michelle. Yes. You guys saw Michelle's note, or Michelle said we can add a note on the Venmo of who each coach is paying the buy-in for. Okay, awesome. Okay, so it is 5:35. I know the first thing I wanted to do was talk about our new challenge. And I don't know if anybody wants to check in, if we wanted to work for another 20, 30 minutes just on, oh, that was the other thing. I forgot, I stopped sharing. I created a funnel, if you will, of an invite and then a funnel process of like, if they show interest and how to talk to them either about, so here's an invite and follow. Am I sharing? Yeah. An invite you can use, tweak it to your own language, whatever. This, I'm not, you can do your own. I just wanted to show a flow so you can literally go copy paste if you want. If they're interested, because you're not really telling them, if they're interested, send them a little bit about what it is. And then if they want to do it on their own, or if they want to look at, getting a challenge pack. So it just kind of walks you through it. If they're interested in the total solution pack, send this Google form so they can fill it out and you can create their cart. Here is the Google Sheets where you can see what they filled out so you can create their cart. And if if you get the thing back, they're like, nope, I have my own system. I want to do that, but I still want to do the bet. I still want to be a part of it. Great. Send this registration form. Okay. And then once they sign up, you can send them the link to the Facebook group. Okay. So hopefully it should be super, I don't say easy because it's never easy, right? It's simple, but it should feel less scary to invite people and, get those invites out. And what I always say is, so we still have a few days left in this month. People are now starting to think about the new year, what they're going to do. Can you think of 3 to 5 people that could benefit from a group like this in the new year? 3 to 5 people. And really think about those people. I know there's more, but if you really think about those 3 to 5 people, I know several people. Now, well, whether or not they will jump on it, I don't know, but I'm going to ask. And that's all I can do is ask and present the opportunity. Okay.
Did your, I haven't looked at your funnel, but did your funnel include like a referral? Like, hey, did you know if you get somebody to join you, it helps you go in the pot for the 5%?
I didn't because it didn't go, I only got to the point where they either decided if they were doing a challenge pack or on their own. So I didn't, but I should, okay. But we should add that. Yes, for sure. That's a good idea. All right, ladies. Well, that was easy. I'm super excited. Okay, well, I guess I am gonna get back to work. Oh, one new message, hold on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I need to shower. I feel like I haven't showered for days. I feel like I look sick, but I'm actually not sick on here.
I showered today.
I know, your daughter did your hair. Like I should be,
I know.
I feel like I should be you right now. Like I should be the one with bronchitis and almost pneumonia, not you. But
Kelly, I showered and I don't look like I did, so.
Isn't that what happens the week between the days between Christmas and New Year's? It's just like what day, like I still haven't done my second workout. Like I haven't done my job 1 workout yet. Like I have to go do 45 minutes in the garage and I don't at all, but I will. It's just
I tried to get you to do it this morning and you didn't. So
I know. Hey, you didn't even do it when you said you were going to do it. You did it later. So I went on my walk. I did do my walk.
She's got an excuse or reason to delay her workout.
I did my walk. I walked outside in 23 or 24, whatever it was. I walked and I almost
go get your workout in. Go do it.
I'm going to before dinner. So I can't do it after dinner. All right, ladies. Well, if you have any questions about this or anything, please do not hesitate to reach out on the team page and our messenger thread. I'm super, super excited, but just remember, December is not done. December is not done. We want to grab those people that are ready now, and then there's going to be even more people that are ready in January. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.